In this video, you will learn more about the line and the polyline tools. First, the line. The line command draws a one line segment. For example, now by default, the first tool over here is the line tool. So I click, the first point will define the start point and the second point will define the end point. So that's your line. The definition of a line is again, the line command draws a one line segment. So this is a one line segment. I will select this, I will delete this. The next option you have is a polyline. A polyline basically has multiple segments. For example, that's the start point. You click, you can see this. So this is not a one single line, these are multiple lines. And the moment you want to end it, you have multiple options. You can press the space bar, the enter, or the right click. Anyone would do. So right now I am pressing the enter key and I am done. If you want to see exactly how these are multiple segments, you can simply select them. You have the explode option over here. You simply click explode. You click outside. Now when you click, all of these lines will become separate line segments. Look at this. Just to show you what a polyline is. So a polyline is multiple lines. I keep it selected, delete. The next option is line from midpoint. The midpoint option draws the object on the object sides of the start point, creating the object twice as long as you indicate. Which means that if you click, you get a start point, any midpoint, there you go. So basically what are you doing? You're creating the object twice as long as you indicate. So you're indicating one side, the opposite side is automatically made. Click, you're done. The next option is line surface normal. Now for this we need a surface on the screen. I'll create a sphere. We can see it in shaded. I select the line surface normal. Now I can select the surface. After clicking the surface, the next option is start off line. The moment you click out from the sphere, you can see the icon changes to invalid, and the moment you come on it, so it's back to valid. So you define what point you want it to start from. So I would say I click from here, and once you drag, there, you're creating the line from the object. If you see this, you create a line starting from the object. You create a line starting from the sphere. So I'll just show you again. I can do it this time over here. I'll again come to line surface model. I click on it and you click. So that's the top view, that's the front view. If you go to see this, that's my object. Once you are done, you simply select, you delete. The next option is vertical to C plane. The vertical option draws the line vertical to the construction plane. The next option is vertical to C plane. The vertical to C plane option draws the line vertical to the C plane. That's the construction plane. If I click on 0 and enter, you will not be able to see it in the top view now because it's been created towards the C plane. So you can see it in the front. You click, there you go. So if you see this, you have created a line which is vertical to your C plane. There you go. The same way, if I do it in the front view, if I come to the front, if you want to repeat the previous command, you simply press space, start off line, I'm in the front view, I click. Now you see, you cannot see it because the line which you are drawing is vertical to the C plane of the front view. So you can see it in any other view. I simply click. Now when you zoom out, there you go. You can see this. The line is made vertical to the C plane because you are drawing it in the front view. That's why it was over here. It's vertical to the C plane, and when I draw it in the top view, there's the line. The next option is line by 4 points. The 4 points option draws the line using the 2 points to establish the direction and 2 points to establish the length. Which means if I click on this, the first 2 points will determine the direction. For example, I click and click. These two have determined the direction. Now the next 2 clicks will determine the length of the line. So I could go anywhere, maybe straight, and from there, that's big how I want the line. So there you go. That's the line from 4 points. The next option is the line bisector. Click, click, I make the line 2 points and I get the bisector in between. There you go. And click. So the bisector option draws the line that bisects a specified angle. The remaining options we'll be covering in the later video. Thank you.